talk about all the games happened on Tuesday. We only have 4 games. The first game is the Warriors lost to the Orlando Magic 90-94. The Warriors only scored 90 points and they are struggling pretty hard. They are 4-6 in the last 10 and they have fallen to the third seed. And they're only right now 2 games ahead of the Utah Jazz, 3 games ahead of the Dallas Mavericks. So if they go 4-6 again, who knows if the Jazz go 7-3, they're gonna catch up to them and they might fall to the third seed or the fourth seed even. It's a real possibility without Curry. This game, they clearly wanted to win this game. Jordan Poole, my God, 40 minutes, most minutes on the team, and without Curry, I do expect him to just eat. He's gonna eat for the next 2 weeks. Klay Thompson is gonna be in and out of the lineup, right? He's gonna be that consistent guy for the rest of the regular season. At least 26 points, 6 assists, 5 threes. No defensive stats and didn't shoot the ball well, but in terms of the numbers, he's putting up huge numbers. Klay Thompson, 15 points, 2 threes. Yeah, with Curry out, he's also going to have a usage boost. Same thing with Andrew Wiggins. All these guys, they're gonna have more shots coming their way, but nobody really hit anything this game. This Warriors team, they hit 40% from the field versus the bad Magic team. Draymond Green, 7 assists, 2 steals, pretty good in 30 minutes. But we just want to see more, to be honest. 3 rebound is all right. Kevon Looney, I think with Draymond Green back, Kevon Looney is not going to get the minutes he was getting. And he's maybe also lose out a few rebounds. Actually, Otto Porter grabbed 15 rebounds. Otto Porter could be a good stream. The Golden State Warriors, they have a decent schedule rest of the week. They still have 3 more games. Actually, it was a back-to-back. So today, we're not going to see Klay Thompson. And they have another back-to-back Sunday and Monday. So, Klay Thompson out. Gary Payton Jr. might get extra few minutes. This is his first game back. He played just 5 minutes. Jonathan Kuminga, he was getting 25 minutes. Now, this game, he only get 20. And Moody, same thing, just 5 minutes. So this guy's minutes a little bit unpredictable. Otto Porter Jr. is the priority stream, in my opinion. And if he's out, then we could potentially look at Jonathan Kuminga. And, Otto Porter had a huge game. 14 points, 2 threes, 15 rebounds with 1 block. Actually, amazing game with 15 rebounds. Let's go to the next game. The Atlanta Hawks beat the New York Knicks at the Garden 117-111 without Julius Randle. Trae Young just loves the Knicks. He drops 45 points with 8 assists with 7 threes. Just amazing out of him. And Bogdan Bogdanovic. My God, this guy. I mean, it's the exact same thing last year. He helped a lot of people, won their leagues. I think last year, toward the end of the season, there was Kelly Olynyk was a top 20 player in Houston, pretty much. And then Bogdanovic, same thing, just out of nowhere. These 2 guys getting 30 minutes and playing super well. Bogdanovic, 25th ranked player in the last 2 weeks, averaging 26.5 points with 5 threes. And what's amazing is that, okay, so this is, that's Bojan Bogdanovic, sorry. Bogdanovic is the 56th ranked player in the last 2 weeks. Still very, very good, averaging 17 points with 1.5 steals. He actually hasn't been shooting the ball well, with just 40% because he was up, a little bit up and down. But another reason why we love him because he makes so many threes and he can add in a little bit of assists, a little bit steals and blocks. Overall, very, very good. And again, like beginning of the season, if you drafted this guy, he was not great. Late in the season versus a bad Knicks team, he went off here. Delon Wright, as long as Trae Young is healthy, I don't think we wanted to do too much. And Clint Capella and Okogie kind of splitting the minutes. Nobody really played well this game for both centers. And Gallinari is a must roster. John Collins is out. He started this game again with 30 minutes. When I say must roster is if you need points, threes, and free throws, he's a must roster. But if you're looking for and some rebounds, obviously. But if you're looking for defensive stats, he's not the guy. But he provides pretty much everything else. A little bit assists, not a lot, maybe 1 or 2. But it shouldn't hurt you that much. And the Hawks is a back-to-back for them. And then their last game is on Friday. So if you're in a tight matchup, some of these guys you could consider dropping. DeAndre Hunter also had a okay game. DeAndre Hunter and Kevin Huerter both had a okay game. 14 points and 10 points respectively. And we look go to the Knicks. RJ again took 25 field goals. Unbelievable. 30 points, 13 rebounds, 11 for 17 from the free throw line. Yes, Julius Randle out. That's what you expected out of the RJ. Mitchell Robinson didn't. He actually played amazing. Sorry, took that back. He had 4 fouls, but 3 steals, 4 blocks, and 6 rebounds. 5 of them being offensive. But one for 6 from the free throw line. But the defensive stats just amazing coming out from Mitchell Robinson, and the two guards, Alec Burks, 21 points, 3 steals, and 3 threes. Sure, he's being solid enough. The Knicks still got 3 more games this week, so you can, if you need guard stats, you could ride with Evan Fournier, Burks, and Emmanuel quickly. These are the 3 guys. All right, let's go to the next game. The Chicago Bulls losing to the Milwaukee Bucks, 98-126. This game was not close. It was a 30-point blowout. Javonte Green, he actually is questionable the next game, but only played 20 minutes. But before he left, put up a decent line: 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. If he's playing, you could stream him for some defensive stats. DeMar DeRozan, 21 points. He has not been great. 21 points is okay, but for a little while he was dropping 30 points every other game. With Zach LaVine out of the lineup, even with Zach LaVine in the lineup, he was putting up great numbers. So the big three, they all scored over 20 points. But I'm sure you guys all read the headlines. The Bulls this year, they were 0-15 versus top 3 seeds from both conferences. So if they play top teams, they just lose 0-15. How many games did they lose? 0-15. Yeah, so they, almost all of their wins are against bottom teams, and they're 3-7 in their last 10. Not great. Alex Russo, yep, they are trying to change things up, but not the best game. 6 assists, 5 rebounds, and the steal is great, but just 3 points and 0 for 2 from the free throw and 1 for 5 from the field. Biggest reason why we want to roster Caruso is amazing steal rate, steal numbers he's putting up. But since coming back from injury, he hasn't been, he was averaging almost 2 steals a game, but that hasn't been the case lately. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, Brook Lopez actually started. So if you're looking for blocks, Lopez is interesting. He's still ramping up, but Bobby Portis, in my opinion, is a drop now because he's coming off the bench. I don't think Brook Lopez, it's not like a matchup issue where Lopez is going to come off the bench next game and Portis is going to play 30. So his time is over. I'll be very comfortable dropping him. And if I need blocks and threes, 100%, Brook Lopez is the guy that I'm looking at. Jrue Holiday absolutely went off. Well, just 27 points and 7 assists with 1 steal, no rebounds. That's a little bit weird, considering he played 32 minutes with 0 rebounds. Because Giannis grabbed all the rebounds. And, I think Bobby Portis does take some rebounds away from Giannis. Giannis had 17 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. We know Lopez doesn't really grab a lot. Amazing game from Giannis as well. But on this team, really nobody have that much value other than Lopez. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they only got 3 games, so not an amazing schedule. Let's look at the last game of the night. The Denver Nuggets beat the LA Clippers. Marcus Morris Sr. was talking trash before this game, saying in the bubble, if it wasn't the bubble, they would have won the game. They would have won the series. Sure, that's his opinion, but they lost this game. Jokic took it personally. We'll talk about Jokic later, but Batum, again, this Clippers team, they only have 2 games this week, so I think it's smart to just drop everybody on this team after this game. But let's see who played well. Well, some of these guys, after this week, you can pick them back up again because next week the LA Clippers, they have 4 games, right? 4 games and 3 games in the last week of the regular season. So just drop everybody. This game, who played well? Terrence Mann went off with 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Luke Kennard hit 2 threes. Isaiah Hartenstein played some, I guess, garbage minutes. Zubac was kind of getting destroyed, so he had 2 steals, 2 blocks. Yeah, this guy always put up numbers. A good streaming option for next week if you need to be looking for blocks and steals. He can provide both. Zubac, who's been amazing, only 5 rebounds and 1 assist here. Marcus Morris Sr., the one who talked trash, couldn't hit a three, 14 points, and Reggie Jackson had 14 points. So yeah, everybody had a kind of a mediocre game for the Clippers. While on the Denver Nuggets side, yeah, Jokic, what a line, 30 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks, and 12 for 13 from the free throw line. 60% from the field. Yeah, it's across the board amazing. Will Barton hasn't been that good. They only have 3 games, so hey, you could 100% let him go if you're looking for some big man stats. Jeff Green and Aaron Gordon put up okay lines as well. These 2 guys, if they got a good schedule, go ahead and stream them. Monty Morris, 15-5 with great efficiency, 3 for 3 from the 3, 2 for 2 from the line. But again, no defensive stats. And Bones Haaland, he had 1 good game, and then he just disappeared. This game, he played just 17 minutes. Sure, 16 points and 4 threes is not bad at all. But I'm mainly talking about the playing time. That one game where he played close to 30 minutes, it's not going to happen every game. Monty Moore is still going to get majority of the minutes. And that's it for all the games, guys. I will see you tomorrow.